Thomas Cruise Mapother IV, known worldwide as Tom Cruise, entered the world on July 3, 1962, in Syracuse, New York, far from the dazzling lights of Hollywood. His childhood was a whirlwind of instability, shaped by a working-class family that moved constantly due to his father's job as an electrical engineer. Tom, the third of four children, bounced between cities like Ottawa, Canada, and Louisville, Kentucky, attending 15 different schools by age 14. His mother, Mary Lee, a special education teacher, provided love and stability, but his relationship with his father, Thomas Mapother III, was fraught with tension due to his strict and sometimes abusive demeanor. When his parents divorced at age 11, Tom's mother took him and his siblings to Kentucky, marking a turning point in his young life. Diagnosed with dyslexia, Tom struggled academically, often feeling isolated as he labored to read and process information. Yet he found an outlet in athletics, excelling in wrestling and hockey, where his competitive spirit shone. It wasn't until a high school production of Guys and Dolls that he discovered acting, a passion that ignited a dream. At 18, with just $500 and fierce determination, he dropped his last name, becoming Tom Cruise, and headed to New York City to chase stardom. In New York, Tom faced the grind of a struggling actor. He worked odd jobs, busboy, porter, anything to pay the rent, while auditioning tirelessly. His persistence paid off in 1981 with small roles in Endless Love and Taps, where his raw intensity as a military cadet caught the eye of casting directors. In 1983, The Outsiders, directed by Francis Ford Coppola, gave him a chance to shine alongside emerging talents like Matt Dillon and Patrick Swayze. But it was risky business that same year that launched him into the stratosphere. Playing Joel Goodson, a teenager whose life spirals after hiring a call girl, Tom delivered a magnetic performance, immortalized by his underwear-clad dance to Bob Seger's old-time rock and roll. The film, made on a $6 million budget, grossed $63 million and made Tom, at 21, a household name. His megawatt smile and undeniable charisma were impossible to ignore. The mid-1980s solidified his rise. In 1986, Top Gun transformed him into a global superstar. As Pete Maverick Mitchell, a cocky Navy pilot, Tom embodied youthful bravado, and the film's aerial sequences and quotable lines made it a cultural juggernaut, grossing over $350 million worldwide. Off-screen, his personal life drew attention when he married actress Mimi Rogers in 1987. Rogers introduced him to Scientology, a controversial religion that would shape much of his public image. Determined to avoid being typecast as just an action hero, Tom took on diverse roles. In The Color of Money, 1986, he held his own opposite Paul Newman, and in Rain Man, 1988, he played Charlie Babbitt, a selfish yuppie who discovers his autistic brother, Raymond, portrayed by Dustin Hoffman. The film won 4 Oscars, including Best Picture, and Tom's nuanced performance proved he could tackle complex drama alongside a legend. The 1990s were a golden era for Tom, marked by versatility and ambition. In 1990, he starred in Days of Thunder, a high-octane racing film where he met Nicole Kidman. Their marriage made them Hollywood's golden couple, and they collaborated on Far and Away, 1992, and Stanley Kubrick's provocative Eyes Wide Shut, 1999. Their 2001 divorce, however, fueled tabloid frenzy. On screen, Tom balanced blockbusters with bold choices. In A Few Good Men, 1992, he sparred with Jack Nicholson as a young lawyer, delivering the iconic line, "I want the truth." The film grossed $240 million and showcased his ability to command a scene. His portrayal of Ron Kovic in Born on the 4th of July, 1989, was a career-defining moment. Playing a paralyzed Vietnam veteran turned activist, Tom transformed physically and emotionally, earning his first Oscar nomination and proving his dramatic depth. In 1996, Mission Impossible redefined Tom's career. As Ethan Hunt, a daring IMF agent, he brought intensity and physicality to the action genre. His commitment to performing his own stunts, climbing cliffs, dodging explosions, set a new standard. The film grossed $457 million, launching a franchise that became synonymous with his name. That same year, Jerry Maguire showed his softer side as a sports agent searching for meaning, earning a second Oscar nomination. His electric "show me the money" scene became a cultural staple. In Magnolia, 1999, he took a risk playing a misogynistic self-help guru, delivering a raw, explosive performance that earned a third Oscar nod. By the decade's end, Tom was not just a star, but a versatile actor who could do it all: action, drama, comedy. The 2000s brought both triumphs and challenges. He starred in Steven Spielberg's Minority Report, 2002, a sci-fi thriller, and The Last Samurai, 2003, where he played a disillusioned soldier in 19th century Japan, earning praise for his emotional depth. The Mission Impossible sequels, MI2, 2000, and MI3, 2006, kept him at the forefront of action cinema, each grossing hundreds of millions. Through Cruise, Wagner Productions, he produced hits like War of the Worlds, 2005, which earned $591 million. His work ethic, arriving first on set, staying late, earned him respect from directors and crews. But his personal life often stole the spotlight. In 2005, his vocal support for Scientology and an exuberant appearance on The Oprah Winfrey Show, where he jumped on a couch declaring his love for Katie Holmes, drew ridicule. His Today Show criticism of psychiatry sparked backlash, and his 2006 marriage to Holmes, followed by the birth of their daughter Suri, kept him in the tabloids. Their 2012 divorce intensified scrutiny, but Tom remained focused on his craft. The 2010s saw Tom lean heavily into action, particularly with Mission Impossible. In Ghost Protocol, 2011, he scaled the Burj Khalifa, the world's tallest building, in a heart-stopping stunt. Rogue Nation, 2015, featured him clinging to a plane during takeoff, and Fallout, 2018, showcased a daring helicopter chase. Each film grossed over $600 million, proving his enduring appeal in his 50s. He took risks with non-action roles like the sci-fi gem Edge of Tomorrow, 2014, where he played a soldier caught in a time loop, and the comedic Rock of Ages, 2012, where he embraced his inner rock star. His return as Maverick in Top Gun: Maverick, 2022, was a career highlight. Delayed by the pandemic, the film grossed nearly $1.5 billion and earned critical acclaim for its emotional depth and real aerial sequences, reminding the world of Tom's unique star power. Tom's personal life remains a lightning rod. His involvement with Scientology, which he credits for helping him overcome dyslexia, has drawn criticism, with some speculating it influenced his relationships. He's fiercely private about his daughter Suri and his marriages to Rogers, Kidman, and Holmes.